How we doing, YouTube? Stevie here. Got some wood cut. I'll set here on the splitter, I think, is my plan. First day of Vlogmas. Sorry for the cough. I'm doing battle with a cold. Actually, I'm not doing battle. It's whipping me. But I think I've rounded the corner. I seen a thing on the news today that they said it was on Cheryl Atkinson's show this morning. It comes on at 9 o'clock here in Central Time on Fox. I don't know where she comes on your channel. Anyway, she did this story. She said that the over-the-counter medicine that you get for colds and things like that, they changed the formulation back when they put the one kind behind the counter because all the meth heads taking it. They've done studies that show that stuff doesn't even work. Zero effect on helping a cold, but they sell it anyway. If it says like PE, Sudafed PE, that doesn't even work. Had the same effect as the placebo in studies they did. Scamming us, I tell you what. But yeah, I tell you what, it's warmed up right now. It was colder most of the day. I didn't go to church today. I didn't want to spread my cooties to everybody. A lot of our congregation is not very young. So I didn't want to spread everything all around. But it was way too nice a day to be inside, I can tell you that for sure. It was, when I woke up this morning, it was in the mid-teens. And then by the time I got outside at, I was in and out 8, 9, 10 o'clock, but I didn't get outside full time till about 10 o'clock. And then it had warmed up to 20-something then. And what time is it now? 2 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And it's 28 degrees. Way, way too nice to be inside. That's for sure. I like cool weather. I do not like the heat. So, yeah, it was way, way too nice to be. And not really much of a breeze. At least back here in the woods there isn't. I see the pine trees are blowing a little bit over there, so there must be a little bit of a breeze. But, yeah, I cut this. Oh, that wood there, it's about the size that I like to handle. That's the second load of that I've done already. The other load was bigger. That was the butt end of the tree. They were bigger, but that tree went hollow. And you can tell, see how the center of those rings are dark? The outside is light. That's because I had a fire come through the woods, and I think years and years ago I had the woods logged, and there were, and then about a year after that, there was a bunch of those tops laying around, and I had a fire get away and burn through the woods. Normally that wouldn't be a big deal. These trees wouldn't even blink an eye at a little fire blasting through. The problem was if any of those trees had one of those old tops that I hadn't got cut up yet, close to the base of it, it singed it really hard. And I think that's what may have happened to this tree here because it actually blew over the roots and everything. You see how big it is. That's, what would that be? 10 feet up, 12 feet up. Those pieces right there from the base, but the bottom was big, but it was rotten. A lot of with this piece, like you see this, I don't know if you can see this right there. A lot of that was in the middle, ants and things that got in there, and it was big around. Whenever you see a tree doesn't. If a normal healthy tree is not way bigger at the bottom than it is 5 feet up. Granted, it's bigger at the bottom than it is, as it goes up. But if you got a tree, if you ever have a tree that comes straight down, like a normal tree does, and it comes down, it gets bigger, gets bigger, gets bigger. But then that bottom 4, 5, 6 feet gets really big, like 3 times as big or twice as big. Maybe not 3 times, you'd know for sure 3 times, but way bigger. You can notice it. It's way bigger. That means that tree's hollow in the middle. So you got to be really careful of those trees when you go to whittling on them because they ain't like a normal tree when you cut them. They won't fall right. They'll split they'll split on you. You'll get it partway cut, and all of a sudden that rascal will just split, and it'll fling off the base of that thing. Who knows which direction it'll go. This tree, like I said, this tree had blown over the roots and everything, and it was hung up in a bunch of little trees. Matter of fact, the part I haven't got cut yet is still in the air with other trees, little trees holding it up, which makes it nice to cut. But the problem is now I've gotten up to the point where it's, you got all them small trees like this big around, bent over, and they're under pressure. So you got to be careful of them, because you get to cutting on them and you relieve that stored kinetic energy, I think is the word, the technical word they use for that, kinetic energy. It's releasing somewhere, and it could very easily release right into your forehead, and you'll be laying there graveyard dead until somebody comes find your carcass. But so you got to be real careful with those trees. I might actually hook this one to I can get to it, the end of it, with a chain. I might hook it with the tractor backhoe here and drag it out into the open, and then I won't have to worry. Then I don't have to trip around those little trees either, but we'll see. I probably won't get that. This is Sunday night. This will be the last I probably cut up tonight. Oh, I got to cut some of that old cottonwood up for our fire starter. That stuff, it's only a couple years old, but man, that stuff dried out like crazy. That cottonwood did. And it's worse than pine that you get from the drugstore, not the hardware store. You know, you burn your little bits and pieces from your projects, how fast they burn up. Now, they're nice for starting fires, though, or if you get just down to a bed of coals, they're nice about that. But, I already split a load that big, got it in the house, and I got enough room in there. I can put probably that much in there, too. And then that'll be good for, I don't know if I'll burn all week or not, but it'll be better. At least I got it put away. And then next week I'll cut more. I didn't get enough cut this weekend as I wanted to. Long weekend, but boy, I seem to not get a lot done. I got some stuff done. Got a lot of Christmas lights up, so that was good. Anyway, it's 7:30 on the timer there. I'll get this buzzed up before the bucket goes down and get it put in the house and stacked up, and then I'll go cut up a couple pieces of that cottonwood and get it split up real little. And then I think I'll go in, and I got rid of all my turkey from Thanksgiving. The dog got what was left of that. I whittled on that for long enough. And now pork chops for dinner tonight. Baked pork chops, I think. And maybe mac and cheese. That sounds like a good dinner for tonight. I'll be hungry. And hopefully I didn't sleep in too late tonight, because I got to get back in the schedule, getting up early tomorrow during the week. But maybe I'll get some pictures of my lights here this week. I'll try to do Vlogmas. I don't know if I'll get every day done, but I'll try. This is the first day, and we will go from there. But I'm going to get this done. Hopefully everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you did. And you're ready to take on the week and get through here. This is a short Christmas season because Thanksgiving's right at the end. So there's not a lot of days between Thanksgiving and Christmas. So, all right, everybody. God bless. I hope everybody has a great day or had a great holiday and got to be with your family and friends, and now you're ready to take on the last month of the year. So, God bless. We'll talk soon.